In this video, we're going to share a proposal for the enhancement of the current workflow of the enterprise Scalaa. This proposal is only the phase 1 of a set of possible phases that can be implemented later. This workflow consists in developing 4 tools that will improve the current workflow of the enterprise. This service has 4 notable features before explaining it. The first thing that we will like to remark is that we will avoid disruptions in your current workflow. This service only seeks to integrate in your current workflow. We are trying to achieve a seamless integration with the manner in which your team works currently. Number 2, we want this service to be modular and scalable. This is to say that we desire that this is only a part of a set of services that you can hire incrementally as you desire and need in your enterprise. Number 3, we will provide the training, the justification, and the consulting. We will teach you how to use our service. We will explain to your team why this service is valuable, and we will go along with you so you can implement it successfully. And number 4, we incorporate international and national BIM standards in our service. In this way, your enterprise is going to be pushed a step further in your BIM journey. So, having clarified these aspects, let me show you in which is the content of this proposal. We would like to propose a standardization of workflow, project browser organization, workset, and view naming convention. We would like to propose the standardization of these very initial elements in any modeling document in Revit. So your enterprise has a single language and a single organization that will boost the productivity of your team, because everybody knows where and how to start working. Number 2, we will provide a project template that contains a set of view templates for Revit 2022. This will control the final presentation of your construction documents. So this will be set from the beginning. You will save all of that time that configuring this will entail for you. Number 3, we will provide a plugin for you, a plugin that automatically generates the floor plans, elevation, sections, and details in your project. This only generates views, modeling views. We are not working yet with schedules and sheet sets. We're only working with views. But this will be very interesting, automatic generation of views. And you will also have a means to control these views. It will be very interesting. I will show you in a minute. Number 4, we will provide technical support for this plugin and for our templates, and also we can provide support for the workflow. If you need to fine-tune one of the elements and aspects, you can do it. And also we will provide tutorials, video tutorials to guide your team in the implementation process. So let me show you how does this works. Here I have an explanation of the content of each of the proposal that I have just made, but I prefer to show you in Revit. Here I have a Revit document with the template, with a template preview already set up. Here I have a representation of buildings scope boxes already created, a topography, and a DWG imported, so to make this test. Our workflow proposal consists in generating a naming convention based on the GSA standard and Revit 2024 standard, so you can match your work set naming with your project browser naming. Your team will know where to work. You will avoid that informality of views called by the name of the modeler and by the number of the view. The views will be correctly named. The views will be organized and categorized through tasks inside of disciplines and inside of categories of tasks, and they will match between your project browser, your work set, and your views. And also you will have project template and view templates. These views will include their templates for your enterprise, so you can control the visualization of the elements. And the final thing that we're going to provide in this template is these coordination views. These views will allow you to manipulate the scope boxes that will be used to generate automatically the views. So let me show you the last element that I have talked about, and that is the plugin. Here I have a sample of the plugin. We can create custom plugins for your enterprise, and we provide an installer so you can install it in your computers and then have a ribbon tab inside of Revit with the buttons that we are going to develop for you. These buttons comes with a user interface, and these buttons executes the tasks, the automatically configured tasks that we mentioned. And we also create interfaces that follow the image of your enterprise logo. So let me show you some details. Here I have a script that analyzes the name of the scope boxes that I created. I just want to comment this out so you can see how this process works. I will build this script. Okay, here it says successfully built, and I will run it. And here I will grab the name of these scope boxes and analyze them. This script will only take the views that are called AE, that have this text over here. This is architectural elevation, and they will dismiss the floor plans. This is a script for generating automatically elevation. You can notice that we don't have view generation because I have commented the script. The script is this set of classes over here, but they are not working now. Okay, now I am going to uncomment them so they can run. I will build the script, and here I have it. Okay, let's run it in Revit. We will locate ourselves in a floor plan, and you will see how this script will generate views in each of the scope boxes looking to the correct direction. So please pay attention to the project browser and to the working area of Revit. Here I will generate. Okay, and here we have it. As you can see, the views are generated and they are added in the right folder inside the project browser. But before continuing, I want to show you how you can do this process by yourself. Here I will create 4 new scope boxes, so you can see how this process is so flexible. 1, 2, 3, okay, and 4. And this workflow operates through the naming convention, so this will be really organized. I will assign the right naming to each scope box. East, west, these are standardized conventions. North, okay, this is the one in the north, and south. If you change this order, this name, the views are going to look to another direction. But because of the naming, they know how to direct the view to the right side. So now we will have 9 views instead of 5. But when I generate these views, you will notice something interesting over here in the boathouse. So let me show you. Let's run it again. Okay, create views. We already have more views. We closed it, and there we have it. We have now views on the boathouse representation, and we have a new folder and our views of the boathouse also. But now I want to show you how does this process of controlling the views works for the 3D and the scope boxes, for the 3D view and the scope boxes. So I will open one of the views, and I will divide the screen into two halves. I'm sorry, and here I will show you how the views work. With the scope boxes, you will be able to control the extent of your views. You will be able to control the height of your views, the bottom side, and every aspect of your views. And this way you will be able to control the whole documentation process of your building. This will be so interesting, all the documentation process through these elements, and you won't have to touch the views. This will be so interesting for your enterprise. And another factor that is really important about this script, I will step back so I can generate the views again. I will delete them now. I will generate them again. And the other aspect that I want to show you is that we already set the scale of these views. Here I will put 60 so you can see the scale variation. Build, okay, and I will generate the views again. Create views, okay, and I will open any of them. Now we have a different scale. You can't change this because you have a scope box already set, and you already have the view set in place. But we can change this again. Let's delete that so you can see how the views are automatically set to the convention of your enterprise. I will save this and compile it again. And let us see. Okay, we will open now the view, and you will have a different scale. So this will help you to follow the process, the correct process that you desire for your enterprise. So this will be so interesting for you.